Well, good evening. I'm down here in Tam Key, which is about 80 kilometers south of Da Nang. Tam Key also had a big tunnel complex, just like Saigon, Cu Chi, east of Saigon. And I believe this was a major base for the 101st Airborne. And today I went down there. It's 100-degree heat, plus humidity is probably 100%. So that's a good way to lose weight. I went down one of the major tunnel complexes here, and there was a command bunker. You'll see it in one of my other vlogs with the flags, the NLF flag and the Vietnamese flag. I can't imagine what it was like being down in those tunnels. There was a guy, he was telling me all about it. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was AC. Right now, I have a swamp cooler here. It's not AC, but it's the next best thing. The room I'm in does have AC. And it's a story I heard many, many years ago. I think it's true. What it was Henry Ford walked out of his factory one hot August night, and it was stinking hot. And he walked to the end of the driveway and he turned a corner there, and there was one of his cars, a Model T Ford, and the engine was running, and the windows were dark, and he's like, oh man, it must be really hot in that back of that Ford there. I mean, I can't believe it. Anyway, he's about to walk past the vehicle, and the door opened, and there's two brothers. He'd known about these brothers for some time, and they said, Henry, come on in, we want to talk to you. And Henry's like, I'm not getting in there. It's probably like 200 degrees, hotter than Hades. Anyway, they insisted. Henry finally got into the back of this Model T Ford, and it was stinking hot. Well, the brothers leaned over and turned on a switch, and ice cold air came out of the vent. And Henry's like, wow, what is this? And the brothers looked at each other, then they looked back at Henry and said, we call it air conditioning. And we figure every car that you make should have one, and all your customers who buy a car are going to want one. Henry's like, yeah, I see that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, he started doing figures in his head. Anyway, the brothers said, we'll sell you the patent for $15 million. And Henry's like, oh man, I don't have that kind of money right now, depression and things are kind of tough, So the brothers looked at each other and talked, and then they turned back at Henry and said, look, we'll sell you the patent for $3 million if every Ford you make up until about 1996 has our name on the air conditioning unit. And Henry's like, okay, deal. Well, that's why when you get in a lot of the old Fords now, even the Broncos up to 1996, you'll see the two brothers' name on the air conditioning switch. The two brothers' name, Max and Norm. It worked for me, believe it or not. I tell it like I heard it. Like and subscribe. Do it now, or my cats will come when you're asleep.